Hello, welcome back to my channel. As promised, today will be the finance series. I will be covering what I spent a month of April. No longer frugal living in Singapore. Do you miss that? Maybe I should bring that back, but I feel like it will be like a big challenge for my lifestyle right now since I have to work in the office. Anyway, lifestyle changes for the month of April. There's not much lifestyle changes except for the fact that I have to travel to my boyfriend's place and my place interchangeably a lot because I'm currently sharing a room with someone who snores really loudly, and I'm not going to get into that. Then the Grab cost or transportation costs just go up much more this month, and also in the month of April I'm feeling a little bit more generous. So I met up with a few friends, and even for my fiance's family I food for the a rather heavier bill than I am used to, which is all good. Everybody enjoyed the food, and yeah, so dining costs also go up. Anyway, let's get straight into it. That's basically the main lifestyle or events that has happened in April. So for the total cash outflow in the month of April, it's $2,396.63, in which 62% I've spent on investment. So previously in my previous few episodes, I think I have categorized my insurance, that is savings and investment insurance. So I have actually two under medical because it's insurance, but now I feel like it's not quite right with the intention of savings and insurance that is not really covering for my health and protection. Currently I have that plan, but I think it's still covered by my parents, thankfully. I hope they never have to remind me to pay for my own. So for recurring monthly overhead investment, $500 to mutual funds and $375.50 to insurance, that is savings and investment plan. On top of that, this month I've also purchased the access options for access right for Lendlease REITs. Any of you who are watching this, if you're also a shareholder, let me know if you have bought the access shares. I did at a discounted rate as for all of us. I'm not so sure how the market is doing right now because I don't really dare to check it at this moment. So maybe I will put it down here if my overall portfolio is still growing. Yeah, so 62% on insurance, 62% on investment, 27% on dining, which I have said earlier. My only lifestyle or events changes is that this month my fiance actually had his graduation ceremony, and his sister recommended a cafe, a rather nice place, dog-friendly place. And yeah, I food for the bill, and that was quite painful. It was like $167.20 just for some cafe food. But I mean it's not bad, but I wouldn't go back, so I wouldn't recommend. But if you want to watch how the food looks like, I'll link the video here. That's just one of the heavier expenses that I have incurred treating my friends and family. There are still others which no point talking about it. Anyway, I just spent like 27% on dining, 4% on transportation, a lot of money spent on taxi transport. So imagine usually I've spent like $50 to $80 on public transport, so I spent the same amount on grabbing, which is kind of like double of what I'm used to spending on transport. But all is good. It creates less stress when I'm traveling on the taxi than traveling in person, and I'm also saving more time. Yeah. 3% on Donkey. Donkey is my pet guinea pig. Basically there's this like recurring expenses every month for his hay, for his poop pellet, and this month I've spent like $66.25 on them. which is what I would say I usually spend in a month. This month slightly more. Remaining 4% on pharmacy needs like my waxing strips for my leg, and also on waxing. I have monthly waxing, not subscription, but I do that every month and it's part of my needs. In my previous video, if you remember, I actually talked about one of my bag that I bought. Also this cap. Oh yeah, I also did some, not really some shopping. I also bought a hat, a bucket hat. Why is it so hard to pronounce it? A bucket hat. And this is only $35. I have been wanting one of these for like the longest time, and it's one of my best investment, not best investment. It's one of my, needs under the bright sun in Singapore. It's super duper hot. Anyway, this is my only shopping cash outflow for under my shopping account this month. The bag that I was mentioning before in my previous video, that was actually, so when I signed up for the mutual fund, they actually gave me $250 credit in certain malls that I spent on, so I actually used the money on that. So essentially no cash outflow. Yay! Now let's go to total cash inflow for the month. It's at $4,442.43. That's a lot of fours. Of which 98% comes from my take-home pay and the 2% comes from my dividends payout from one of my commercial bonds and one of my REIT. And that's all. Net cash inflow amounts to $2,045.80. And yeah, you know how I was talking about like my financial goal of hoping to save $3,000 a month? I don't know what I was thinking, but basically if you look at my overheads, it's already at least $1,000. So it's almost impossible for me to spend $300 per month on variable expenses every month. So I'm gonna take that back. I think $2,000 is a comfortable range to work with. Like even in this month, I still have $2,000 flowing into my net savings. And yeah, if you have any tips and tricks on some side income that you can work from home, let me know down in the comment section down below. I know there is some sort of like opinion survey and what sort, but I don't know how real they are. One time I tried to sign up under an influencer's advertisement or suggestion, and it quite sucked. Like you have to do like 10 long surveys for $1, and that's just not what I really want to do. So yeah, if you have any more recommendations for me to do some side income, let me know. And thanks for watching. I will see you in my next one. I think I'll probably cover my Circles DNA results and review. If you are interested, that's quite cool. I actually took the premium test kit, which consists of I think almost everything, except for a few categories. I hope all of you are doing fine, and yeah, I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Total net cash inflow amounts to $2,004. Total net cash inflow amounts to $2,000.40. Total cash inflow amounts to $2,045. Net cash